What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Patriot Specialized. It's Friday. Friday on Driver Appreciation Week. We are taking Ghost up to the shop. We got something pretty cool on the trailer. I'm gonna show you here in a minute. Stick around.
Right across these plains and prairies, Rocky Mountain highs, fade off into the distance like ghost riders in the sky. Black smoke and white line, still horses.
All right, so before I get too much further into this video of what I got on right now and the driver appreciation, I wanted to cover a little bit of what happened last week. You saw in the last episode the combine that I picked up that delivered to a company in Mount Airy, Maryland. I can't say enough about these people in Maryland. It delivered to a company called Gaver Farms in Mount Airy, Maryland. If you are in Maryland and you are on I-70, you absolutely need to stop at this place. There isn't a whole lot of truck parking. You can get a truck in there. I don't know that they favor that. But if you are in a personal vehicle or somewhere you can drop your trailer and bobtail in there, you can definitely get in there that way. What a super great place, super good people. Again, it's Gaver Farms is the name of it. They're right off of Route 70. You can actually see them from 70, directly across from the scale house. I delivered that combine there. Greg, and I apologize to the rest of you, I don't remember any of your guys' names, but what a super great group of people to work with. It was just, the whole process, you know, like putting those tires back on and in a spot that isn't a shop, that isn't a trucking shop, it isn't a farm shop, it's not a mechanical shop at all. Like we just did it out in the parking lot of their farm. So it was a little bit tricky getting the equipment that you need and being quick about it, and these guys just made the whole thing like so much fun. Like it was very, very great time hanging out with those guys and listening to everybody pick on each other a little bit as we were going along, but getting the job done. And that's what it's about for me. It's just about meeting nice people, having a good time, and getting the job done safely without having any problems. And we did that, and it was fantastic. I can't say enough good things. So if you're watching this channel and you're in your personal vehicle or you can bobtail in there, stop by Gaver Farms in Mount Airy, Maryland. What a great place. It's a farm market. They farm, and everything that they farm on the farm, they also either sell it whole in the farmer's market, or they make something out of it that they sell at the farmer's market. They also have hay rides, pick your own apples, pick your own pumpkins. They also have Christmas trees that you can go cut your own Christmas trees, or they have fresh cut Christmas trees. So they're open seasonally, September and October, and then again for Christmas in December. So if you're by there in this time frame, make sure you stop by and say hi. Just what a great group of people, great environment, very neat little setting that they got going on there. I very much enjoyed myself while I was there. Even though, you know, generally you can't say you enjoy yourself at a delivery or a pickup, but this one I absolutely did, and I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the relaxed environment and the good time, and I know a couple of them are watching the channel, so just wanted to say I appreciate it and give a little shout out to Gaver Farms. Now, on the load I got on now, I picked up well, you're going to see the video. I'll just let you take a peek at this. You'll see what I got on. I'll see you in a little bit. We got checked in, got our gate pass. Now we're go through security and try to find our building. So I love about the military, they number everything, so it shouldn't be too hard to find our building, but we'll see. Be right back.
fine.
How we doing, man?
All right.
Thank you. Got through the second security clearance, or security check. Had to get an escort, come get me. That is this vehicle right in front of me, and we are headed back to pick this thing up. Look, there's Keith's new baby. Here at Driver's Appreciation Day. My boy Keith was just here a second ago. Might have just saw the video of him leaving. I wanted to show you the load that I got on right now. I mentioned it in the intro that I had something pretty cool on the trailer. There it is, right there. Amphibious tank. One of those pretty cool things you haul. This one's been a crowd pleaser. I bet I'm on about 2,000 Facebook pages right now. I think it's like everybody drives by me is taking pictures, and everywhere I stop, people get out and start taking pictures. So I stopped last night and I had 4 cars follow me in, and a whole soccer team of boys got out of these 4 cars and went over to it and was taking pictures in front of it. That was it was kind of neat to see the excitement on the little kids. You know, they were maybe 5, 6. It's pretty excited to see the excitement on their faces. So these guys are sneaking. You just don't know. Look at these two.
Photo bomb! We're gonna be YouTube famous now.
That's Mr. Rabbit and Dana. Say hi, guys.
How we doing?
So what do you think about this piece we got on?
I want the keys. Let me see the keys.
Oh, I got the keys in there. I mean, you can do it, but
Turn the cameras off.
I'm not sure you'll like the. I don't know. It wasn't in there. I'm not sure you'll like what happens if you do try it. But
You want to put a part in you can edit? We were just discussing this. You've got this. But him and I both actually have this same thing, only in the raw, unfinished version.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
everybody seems to be looking at this, but they don't want to look at the raw, unfinished version.
Right. Well, we can do that here in a minute.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll go over there.
Sneak a peek at one of
Look at his.
what did this start
Mine's at
as?
home.
You know, everybody looks at this. Oh wow, but let's go back to the origins of it. Where did it start?
All right, we'll do that here in a minute. I'm gonna cover securement real quick on this load, and we're gonna go over and take what this thing looks like in an unprepared form. So what we got for securement on this thing? Obviously, we put the outriggers out. I'm pretty glad that I went with a 6-inch board. Obviously, got the new boards last Sunday. Pretty glad I went with a 6-inch. Ended up just needing a single on this one. But what I did was, you have a lot of trouble right here at the joint. Getting these joints to line up right on these riggers. This is only about 1 inch wide. And getting that to line up and stay there, we got real lucky on this one that it did, but usually you don't get this lucky. So what I did was I put a second one. We don't have a height issue here. There's no concern there. So I put a second one in to span this gap here and give it support on both ends. So it worked out pretty good. I'm glad I got 6 inches. They're a little bit easier to work with. I can put them side by side if I need to, and get the width, the proper width of all 12 inches if I need all 12 inches, but clearly I don't on this load. So that worked out really good. What I did for securement on this, obviously military, you know, military loves their tie downs. They got tie downs just about everywhere on these things. So I ended up running one chain. This one here goes straight through all the way to the other side. And then I ended up Xing off of those 2 chains there, or of those 2 D-rings there. And I did almost the same exact thing in the front. Obviously we got our flags on. Make sure we're covered. Did the same thing in the front. I ran one all the way through to the other side of the trailer. And then I did 2 X's here. This thing only weighs about 52,000 pounds or so, somewhere in that neighborhood. So we have basically four full chains. 52,000 pounds requires us to have 26,000 pounds of securement. So I have 4 full chains on it, which gets us right over the 25,000 pounds. So we're good. We're right on the edge of we're a little bit over being good for the securement. So working good. You know, these things have suspension on them, so it wiggles it up and down a little bit, and it's been a struggle keeping these chains tight, but we got it done, and we're here taking care of business at the driver appreciation. So one last look at this, and then we'll go look at it in its unprepared form. This Rabbit's truck right here, old 579 Pete, looking pretty good. Quiet so I can get your trailer too.
Shit, that's right through you.
Man, whoever had that truck before you really took care of it.
Yeah,
That would be me. I got you a brand new motor out of that.
Yes, you did, and I appreciate it.
All right, so now we're ready to see what he calls unprepared tank.
You gotta walk up this.
Well, we're gonna have to go inside. Top secret.
Top secret. Just let the general public see all this stuff as to what goes into making of those.
All right, here we go. Walking in here without dying.
It's hot in here.
I've never done this before. Oh, I'm dying. There it is. Now that's a good looking load.
The way I figure it, if we don't haul this, you can't haul that.
There you go. See?
There you go.
A man with a plan. It's a full service trucking company right here. We go start to finish on every load. See if I can get out of here without dying. Don't want to be like Bill, fall off the bike. So the story behind that, since I brought it up, we had our company picnic a couple weekends ago. And Rabbit here has an electric bike. He brought his electric bike to the picnic. And the owner of A&H decides to take it for a ride. And when he comes back, he went to get off of it, got his foot caught on the water bottle on it, and fell over.
Right.
So we're not sure whether to call him Joe Biden or Bill anymore. So
If in case Bill's watching, I vote for Bill.
that's funny. That's funny right there.